tes tes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to WINIT 2025, the World Innovation Network of Intelligence Transformation in conjunction with GILI Conference 2025, Global Innovation of Learning and Informatics Conference.
It is once again a great honor for me, Gerald, and my partner Rania to stand before you and guide you through day 4 of this inspiring and transformative event.
We are incredibly grateful to have you all here this morning, and as always, we begin by expressing our deepest gratitude to God Almighty, who has blessed us with health, strength, and the opportunity to gather here once more.
May this final day be filled with insightful moment, joyful celebration, and lasting connection. Before we begin today's agenda, let us take a moment to extend our warmest welcome to our distinguished guests who have joined us for this final day of the conference.
We would like to acknowledge Professor Junsu Huang, Professor at Seoul National University and a global thought leader in smart city development and digital transformation.
Dr. Iwayan Agus Arimbawa, STM Engineering PhD, lecturer at Department of Informatics Engineering, University of Mataram, and an active contributor to the development of smart innovation in education.
Today's theme is Smart Innovation Awarding and Digitology Academia Calibration, a moment where innovation meets recognition and inspiration. Together, we will celebrate brilliant minds, outstanding effort, and futuristic ideas that shape a smarter, more connected future.
And now the agenda, we will begin with opening remarks. And we will continue with the promotion of Smart City and Digitology, promotion of Smart City and Digitology activities. And after that, we have Q&A, and we'll wrap up the agenda of closing remarks. So, without further ado, let us begin today's agenda with the opening remarks. To deliver the speech, please welcome Professor Dr. Igede Pasek Sutawijaya, STM Engineering PhD.
Good morning, everyone. Again, I stand up in front of you in order to say small thing. This is the last day of our WINIT 2025 conference in conjunction with GILI conference. Hopefully you still enjoy the conference, and I really appreciate to all of you that still continue until the last day of our conference. So from the depths of my heart, I would like to say many thanks to all of you, to all of the committee, especially to Dr. Agus Arimbawa as the head of GILI Conference 2025, as well as Professor Junsu Huang, which is the general chair of this conference. On behalf of University Mataram, as head of Department of Informatics Engineering, again, we would like to say thank you very much for your kind attention, kind collaboration, kind attendance to this conference. Hopefully, you still can join our next conference in 2026. On behalf of University Mataram, I am officially open this morning session. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Professor Igede Pasek Sutawijaya, for the warm and thoughtful opening that officially marks the start of today's event.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the next exciting session, promotion of smart city and digitalogy combined with digitalogy academic activities, a segment that explores how innovation, education, and digital transformation are shaping the future of smart city.
We are honored to welcome one of our esteemed speakers to lead this session. Please give a warm welcome to Professor Jun Suk Hwang.
Selamat pagi. Baik. I'm very happy to be stand in this holy conference room, and also I'm very happy to see the transformation that SQ Center, Undam, and also the Department of Informatics is making for less. I would say, for the SQ3, but I think maybe 5 total years of that transformation. We actually have a lot of discussion over the time, right? Over the time of our conference of WINIT and also Gilly conference. And also that allow us to think about what is transformation. So, I have a tour agenda. I already gave some name called diamond, right? Right? You heard about that diamond? And I give a story of diamond, and also maybe for the young generation, right? And because for the young generation to become a doctor, right? Or professional, and to be professor, right? And teaching someone, some transformation time needed. So until that time, the name we try to give is JADE, Junior Digitology, right? Academy and for entrepreneurship, right? We can build entrepreneurship, right? And also in Sengigi, and transforming our village into entrepreneurial place for many of us. Let us dream that. I believe Lombok will be the starting point for the new entrepreneur. Everyone love to come over, especially MGJ Matza, yeah, MGJ Plus, right? Matza generation, who are the 21st century men, and I believe that kind of dream can happen. So I'm not going to talk about diamond anymore. But I'm going to talk to you about the book, and happy to introduce you about that book, which is originally written by me more than 12 years ago, and so-called Digitology. The name Digitology is given somehow for me as an information scientist, and giving what is the study of digital. There's an information science. There's a data science, right? There's a computer science. But if we do not know what is digital, then can the computer has a meaning? I mean, if we don't know what is digital, can the computer has a meaning? Okay, if we do not know digital, can the information be the technology? We information, right? Informatics, information technology. So for me, in this as a PhD in information science and telecommunication, I thought maybe I know what information is a form of sound or visible, right? Symbol where we represent our understanding, our right? Our meaning, right? That's information, right? So I know, but when it come to digital, right? It's a 0 and 1, but everyone say it's a bit. In Korean, bit is actually not a bit, it's a light. But I think, is that enough to I thought it should be more than that. So that kind of my thinking that probably I cannot connect information to technology without explaining what is digital. So my thinking comes from that point. What is the existence? Okay. I think how many of you are students or scholars of informatics or information technology? Please raise your hand. Yeah, many of them, right? Almost. Yeah, please. Right, like me, right? We are all IT, right? Information, right? Yes. Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah. So we know, right? You know what I mean, right? We are major. Okay. We are very important people. When someone say information technology, we should be able to say it is different from communication technology. It is different from the another technology, right? But you should be able to take and how information connect to technology. Then the digital, right? And after that digital, then someone asks, what is digital? Actually, the idea of digital comes from the number, digit, and also from the finger. We call in Western, call the finger the digit, 5 digits, and 10. So totally 10, right? 10 finger, human, right? 1, 0, and 0 and 1. That's why I say this one. Our fingers are signal. 1, 10, or 0, 1, 0, right? This is the signal. With this finger, we can create a lot of things, right? Similar to that. All in one in all. Do you know what it means? All in one in all. Almighty and mighty, and God created everything all in one in all. Right? Well, I think, yeah, digital try to represent a lot of information into the similar form of the 0 and 1 by using electronics, right, through the TTL, right, and try to make a lot of those things, right, using energy, what we so-called fire. Fire actually changed to the energy of electronics, and those electronics make a lot of, let's say, power, right, to move the different signal, right, and those change of signal are considered to be certain level, right? 1 and 1, right? So let's go back to the principle of digital and data. So that thinking actually coming from me, and because many of my students come to study under me about information technology, connected with society, connected with the law, connected with the government, connected with the city, connected with everything and human, right? Then if I don't complete information technology and digital, right, how I can connect them to society, right? No one left behind us. So in order for me to be a professor of technology management and economics policy, so what it means, our department and Seoul National University, we call SHA, or Shania, Sharia. Our university is actually Sharia, our nickname. Dear Shayan, okay? I'm Shayan, Shayan. We are Shayan, Shayan. How many of you actually work with the Kakayan, with Korean student? Next week they are coming. They are Shayan. Okay? We are Shayan. Yeah, but we are Shayan anyway. We shy. Sometimes I'm very shy. But actual symbol is shy. Okay, in Korean character. Symbol is sha. Okay? In sha. So we want to create a new equality of pioneerism. Future is we are public school. But real intelligence comes from the public and equality, not excellence competition, not from the private school. That's the belief of Korea. And that's a belief of Korea about Republic of Korea as a nation. Then that's why our Shania, SNU or Bishnu, Seoul National University, was built with the spirit of Hongikingan. Hongikingan is Korean tradition to see that every human being will be samely benefited, same as the meaning of Sharia. That took for Korea, my university, SNU University, which my grandfather built in the College of Engineering, it took 80 years for us to practice real name of Shania. I believe we are prepared for the people who understand the meaning of the sound Shah, Shalom, Sharia, Sharia. Shashak. Well, if you S cube, S is Shah, isn't it? Inshallah. Am I right? S, right? Many is SH. If you put H, it becomes many. So in Korean character also I can tell you, if I make a like Korean character, like this and a little bit, it looks like a H, right? Yeah? The sound H, right? That sound is with a H. And that is last consonant, 24, but it adds a vowel, the first vowel of 10 vowel. 10th vowel, or 10th vowel, first vowel, like a digital. Okay? We have about 14, aya, oya, oyo, uyo, uyi. Huh. Everything hidden, everything hidden, everything hidden, matza, everything hidden, matza, mahdi. Huh. Sha, ha, I, a lot of I becomes R. Oh, simple I becomes E. Okay, right? This is just E. This is E. How many of you know how to write Korean? Huh? Please study. I'm going to actually ask you to transform. Please don't teach our Korean language anymore to only travel guiders. I don't think Lombok is not a place only for travel now. These people should be given free Korean language. Otherwise, I don't think we can make a transformation. Maybe I think the manager, they thought that it should be. No. Maybe the pastor thing travel is actually a good way of missionary. No, I don't think so. Please, we are running in the university. First, beneficiary should be university. We didn't give this money to others. We only give this money for our amacha. Please discuss SNUSL. I'm the founder. I'm the one who bring the money for SQ. I'm the one who gave the money, the name. Why you don't do the planning as it is? Well, sometimes, I don't want to control, so I bring everything founded, but I leave and then let them do. In 2 years, maybe a week I come first, but I build, waters, everything, but I let them do somehow, right? This, somehow, let's say, Chichia. This Chichia become too old. Okay? You know what Chichia mean? Chicha, J-I-J-Y-A. Maybe it's old term. Chichia, the old custom, or which differentiate. I'm talking about Shah, right? I'm talking about the equality, right? Old tax or the monetary or system that discriminate, right? Right? When we govern the Muslim, then maybe non-Muslim, right? In the community living, the tax and different. It actually comparison or difference. let me say. But in Korean character, z, right? Ji, ji, right? Ji. In Korean character is ji. When we say to the children or people, then it means hati. 찌찌, 먹지 마. Don't touch. 찌찌. Okay? This is all I learned from my mom. We call umma. You know what I mean? Right? Umma. My umma taught me 찌찌. Okay? You and I'm making a right sound. So, but somehow society changed. In the old days, that chichi means, and my mom say, this is say different, hati, or be careful. It does not mean wrong. Okay? You gotta be careful, but you can learn out of it. Study. Chichi. Okay? So, G in Chinese character means excellency, che, or in China, Z, learn and knowledge. Okay? And also the earth. Hook. So, we are information scientists, right? I'm giving you, if you have a good knowledge, you would be able to understand. But if you did not understand, you ask your friend. I think you will have a all different understanding. I'm giving this analogy easily by teaching you Korean language. Okay? I'm not promoting not my book. I'm promoting SNUSR, that our holy professor will do another book, devotion for you. I've never seen such holy 6 or 7 faculty member on S Cube. For me, S Cube, inshallah. Okay? This Shah campus, this Shah center, this Sharia model were the one dedicated as a real teacher, real guided one, who can guide the people. Real guided one, all in one, who can guide the people. The guide does not mean for tour. I'm sorry. Guide means for the teaching, guide for new knowledge, guide for the new society. We are all guider. Welcome to our guidance. We shall, inshallah, we ask you, inshallah, are prepared for people of Sasak with a lot of S, inshallah. If Sasak say inshallah as cube, I hope you like it. I like a lot of S. I like a lot of S. I like a lot of S. These are the beginning, and that actually brings me to the point, what is information for later on. So the book talks about the philosophy digital in that way. Digital is not just electronics. It's a way of thinking, and also we need both 0 and 1. And I'm reflecting to the word about chichi, cha-cha, right? The jar, or tacha. In Korean, have you seen the movie Tacha? Please go back to Netflix. I'm sorry. Where's K-pop and K-movie to you? You don't know Tacha? Really, you don't know? This is great movie, right? Okay, as Korean student, right? Tacha in Korean means deceiver. Tacha, you know, right? And by watching it, we are defeating Tacha. Okay? The gambler. It was talking about gambling, right? Game is okay for you guys, but if you put too much money, it's time, right? It becomes gambling. Drug, right? That's why we hate gambling, right? But gambling only allow and make illegal for the deceiver. Okay, gambling, right? Good. Huh? The sound of Google, gambling, right? Is, right? Good, right? Is gambling, right? Like they use the sound of gear or gear, the first letter, right? Gear or God, right? But gambling is actually deceiving the people, right? Like you can get everything, right? Be aware. This is our tourist island. Let us not to have a gambling anymore, or gambling like a thought, right? Like Bali and everywhere, like a Las Vegas, right? Game is okay with a fair amount of money you get, but not gambling, right? So giving back, I'm teaching you tacha. What's tacha? If you want to beat the tacha, you have to know the tacha. Am I right, tacha? We are the winner of the tacha. Am I right? Am I right? Not MG generation. You're right? Are you brave? Are we brave? To feed, okay, to tacha? Maybe not many of you know study the script. Quran. Sorry, but that's okay. That's okay. Maybe ask your brother and your teacher. Okay, that prophecy is right. We have our young generation, the hidden generation of the Mahdi, right? The stock of the Mahdi, right? Will come defeat with someone who say God is a savior. Okay? Isa. My third book is ISA. 시사말이랑. You don't see the book, but this theology, second book, the creative, third book, 시사말이랑. ISA. Okay? The name is given to me, the book. Okay. I hope you remember the movie. I hope you are watching the movie, what you have dreamed for. Tacha, WINIT, Unnam, Shaina. Right? This is real movie of God. Inshallah. Our life is real movie and act of the God. Inshallah. Real Hindu is also God believers Hindu. Inshallah. God wants to unite all the religion and take out all chichi. Chichi. So what Korean actually also misunderstood, the difference is the dirty. Okay, chichi. No. Difference is not the dirty. Difference is for knowing. Okay? We researchers, for information scientists, we never afraid about the difference. Okay? Then you can be like me going all around there. And you can go with me in all around there, eat everything. It is not wrong or dirty whatever you eat. But what we comes out in the toilet, okay, what we comes out with the misunderstanding, what we comes out through the gambling is the dirty one. Do you remember? Because you know, you are all in one. You can manage everything. Almighty can do everything. Right? All my hidden Almighty, and Bacha plus. Right? Your Macha plus, right? Z generation. OM or Z? I'm sorry, are you G or M? Yes. So, reveal your generation, okay? Reveal your name. I'm X generation. Okay. But please be with you, okay? In Korea, a story that as a professor, you need to learn some way of social. Yeah? Which I already, talked to kakakiki, right? So I will start with that ki. Kirki papa. Kirki papa. Okay? What it means, 낄끼빠빠. 낄 때 끼고 빠질 때 빠지라. Okay? You have to be involved when, right? You can involve. But also you have to away from your young generation when they want to be freedom. Let me give you the story when I come to Lombo, and when we have lunch after the service in Ram, okay? And go and do, everyone was so tired, right? Right? And I go a little bit later, right? Right? I go, oh no, maybe I go earlier, right? Right? I go earlier and sit in the one of the seat in the middle, right? Waiting for, right? The people are sitting. You know what happened? The river of Moses came, everyone sit away from me, right? You understand, right? You understand psychology, right? I don't think that's bad. I think that's your respect, right? Just showing someone can sit closer, right? Definitely, it depends on how you see. But in our, let's say, Asian culture, for the seniority, definitely you don't want to say, oh, if you're young, right? Right? You reserve some place, right? Yeah, we have to see that. But anyway, I was feeling lonely. But, you know, these are the kind of social skill. Yeah, I come here. But these generations are my son's generation, right? I'm 5'8", 58. I'm still 50, 50, right? I 50. That means Joseph. I 50 대, right? I 50 generation. I'm Joseph generation, right? 50대, I 50 generation plus 8. Okay? 8 is good number, right? So, I 50 generation, Joseph, right? Joseph, that's actually given name as a Catholic, right? I want to rebuild myself, right? I was baptized when I born, and I was given that Joseph, but the name give 1 plus 1, the meaning, right? Blessing, right? 1 plus 1 become 1, or plus 3 or more, right? Kind of be productive, right? All in one. And that blessing from my point of view, unity. For that blessing from my point of view, that humans are human, right? And that blessing, you know, for me, that yes, this is anyway I have to live like a Joseph, right? I have to live like a Joseph, who were maybe thrown out from the land, but still forgiving their people, right? Or like a Joseph of father of Jesus Christ, like being a good father. So that has been the model for me as a teacher. Okay. Another hidden story I want to give you in the Old Testament that is not in Protestant, but in the Catholic, or the story of Ben Joshua, right? The son Joshua, because the name is Joshua. Protestant took out, and it's not there, but I read it. So that actually son make a lot of study. In the beginning of that book, see, book is written from my grandfather, and it is saying that for those people who are studying abroad or internationally, because they are expelled from their countries, and because they have to study because of maybe money or because of slavery, because they lose the country, this book is for them. And I'm giving a wisdom. And at that time, it was me studying in America. At that time, it was my student studying in Korea. At that time, it was my Korean student who used to study different discipline coming to engineering. The spirit of the teachership, spirit of the prophecy. Well, the professors should be able to give and guide the people and young generation, right, to the direction in a proper way. That is all prophecy about. If the prophecy do not have a learning, knowing, and study, it's not prediction. Okay? That's why the professors are different from lecturer. professors are very different from the researcher. Okay. We have to be profound and professor to be confident about my prediction, which we call the faith. Definitely, I wrote all this book with my faith about the information, about the technology. But the most information faith I had was about the faith in you. Faith in human being. Faith in human being. That's the love of God. That's the study of God. Or that's God of study. Right? God created freedom to all living beings and let those games to play the peace and let it grow like better than machine learning, right? Black box, and see the beautiful intelligence video, beautiful intelligent performance, beautiful imagination and prediction of professorship and prophecy for the future. You can create your research project. You can create many of your knowledge to lead the people from your next generation, right? A plus generation, right? 2, why you are important and me? I'm important for you because I'm X generation. But you, MZ generation, important for A plus generation, right? Then you don't need to study me too much. You are not the follower anymore. You are already guided one. Guided mean what? Already guiding completed. My lovely brother, my lovely guided one, you are already advised. You are freed. You are already advised. These are my real advisors. I'm advisor. I'm your guider. You already guided this one. Be confident. The pioneerism, frontierism. God loves son and daughter who are brave enough to ride the motorcycle independently, to go and travel to other country, to learn, to cross the boundary, to create the new languages. Your father, if you try to hide and wait and not to speak, your father concerned, right? Feeling sad, why my son and daughter is not talking to me? Because he cannot ask you, because his concern is maybe I can hurt you by my word. You understand? We X generation cannot say anything to MZ generation. You know why? I know we are hurted by our baby boomer. Our baby boomers are virgin ladies. Our baby boomers were Virgin Marian. You understand? Our baby boomers was Virgin Marian who actually grew after the World War II, right? And start, right? Without the heritage. Especially those people, right? Who were defeated, who lose everything because of colonization. But we are the Virgin Marians. Am I right? Korea is symbol. Indonesia also symbol. Right? How many countries took our fathers and husband, heritage, language? If we don't have a seat, but you succeeded to have the guided one, like Korean. Understand? Prophecy was correct. Well, the age of the age and act and play of the baby boomer. Okay? Virgin Marian. Finished. Understand? My brother is actually baby boomer who was born 3 years before, so 64. 65 is actually age of the, right? His role is finished. Do you know why? He has a grandson and daughter. Am I right? Once you have a grandson and daughter, definitely you don't need to worry. My son will take care of the world. If still 3 generations of baby boomers try to do the business, no, you are taking the job of young generation. I want to retire, okay? I want to retire, after 7 years. Please let me retire, okay? Like my great brother who retired and also being a normal man for 40 years. He's called 자연인, being a natural man for 40 years. The purpose is given to the human being that you will be living for 40 years as a normal man. Good normal is new normal, right? And normal is good for the public, right? Do you want a normal? Right? Right? Normal is good one. It's a sample and model, right? Standard. Do you want a more than normal? Please, no. No, new normal is, every normal is great. That's why we talk about Sharia. New normal is, all normal is excellent. Normal. Normal. Normal means new language. Mal in Korea is language and horse. Normal. New horse, new language, new scripts of God, new human. That's it. We don't need to wait for another prophecy. Why? You are the prophet. We are teaching you to plan and venture and pioneer. 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 To bring all the heritage of the fathers back to our land, so that everything goes back to normal of the creation of the 6,000 years. Back in 6,000 years, we did not have a religion. We only have a God and human and nature. Do you need any other thing? That's normal. New normal is God, universe, and nature. And universe is and human. Okay? That's it. That is normal. Isn't it? Does anyone say wrong? Or any religion? No. I'm normal to you. You are new normal. Be free from the old custom, from the baby boomer. Why we X generation, me, suffer? We are sandwich. We are sandwich generation. You guys are speaking different languages. And they are looking to, in the sandwich, this side, chichi. This side, cha-cha, matcha. Okay? This side, chichi. Right? This side, yeah, I'm talking to my mom. Oh, chichi, oh, be careful, because my mom has a lot. Yeah? She's in the nursery, right? So she has to. I've been taking my father, more than 5 years after he was actually very healthy. And my father, this, next week is almost about 3 years. He passed away. My father in heaven really passed away. But during the time, I got to learn that Gigi, and be careful. Okay? What to do, right? They need a guy, right? So, but I have to talk to them. But also, I cannot give that sorrow to my 4 children, millennial, right? Let them to see me in a bad face, right? 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 The face of pain, right? Say face of the difficulty, right? Because then they are concerned and they cannot plan their thing, right? So, but when I say to my son and my daughter, and my son and my son, I have a 3 sons and 1 daughter. And 1 daughter is marrying in a week, August 2nd, okay? Let's give her, yeah. Her name is, I will maybe share the picture of mine and my daughter, right? And her name is Anna and Josephine Huang, okay? Her Korean name is Jiwon, Jiwon, okay? Ji means smart, Won means beauty, okay? Yeah, great, right? Huh? Yeah, it's beauty. And she went to Harvard. And she's married to another Harvard graduate. And the other man, gentleman, is my son-in-law to be, Jason Tree, Chinese American. Okay? I'm open to all nationality. Okay? My third one is now used to have a girlfriend from Vietnamese family. Okay? Yeah. So I'm open to have my son to have many girlfriends. Yeah, who's Korean. So, well, I think, but but for me, just I only have one. Right? I only have my only Maria. Okay, Christina, the Holy Lady for me. For me, in home, my wife, my beautiful holy wife is goddess for me. That is the source of happiness in the family. If you don't treat your wife as a goddess, who's gonna take care of her? Or who's gonna take care of our home like a home of God? Think about it. If you don't treat your children, right, the Son of God, who's gonna take care of our family like a home of God? Right? You are the closest one. If I don't, who's gonna? God is not outside. It's actually in the all-in-one. Holy family. Right? If he doesn't treat me like a God, but we treat each other, right? I think that's okay. We're holy one. Well, I think I try to understand what human is, right? H, that sound. What human is by characterizing the human with 7 angels, the characteristic, right? Reason, the brain, right? Rationality, spirit, we're spiritual, right? We know we're spirit, mind, right? The many spirit being, right? We can think invisible way, right? Our knowledge is spirit. We are holy, holiness. I feel that humans are holy. The one created cannot be should be holy if it is created by the Holy Almighty, isn't it? Is there anything come from the Holy One can be non-holy? It's a very simple logic. If we ask, baby, right? Ask baby, and then, can the Holy One, right, create something, then that other one is not holy? And if that Holy One is Almighty, who can change that? Is it Satan? No. Don't worry. These are all learning too. Society, civilization, everything IT is running through. IT. Okay? Don't worship IT, okay? I have information. This is tool. I'm the tool of God. I'm tool of peace. I'm the image of God. Isn't it? Tool is an image. Right? But image is important for learning. Right? Coming as a teacher. God can come in every form. Inshallah. So, I actually, during the time of venturing the third holiness, I've been enlightened to see many religions. And see all 6 religions are converged to one normal worldview, which is God, universe, man. Okay? And other than that, human has another 4 characteristics. Yeah? 4 characteristics. Sense. We sense, right? Touch, right? And maybe invisible sense too. MBTI. Term is ENFP. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, sometimes your sensor works a little bit not well, right? Do you know our IoT? Internet of Thing, right? So don't look at that one. Look at the real meaning. Okay? IIoT, my IoT of that sensing. Right? My IoT on that sensing. Actually, a lot of revelation of what is sensing. I sense, I sense, I see. The thing I bring is for the teaching too. Okay? You should, that's why I say you can go and study independently everything. You are already guided one. Right? You don't need a teacher. Allah is your teacher. Okay? The logi and study is your teacher. Okay? First read before you are taught. And see whether Crackcott can teach you better than your professor. And have a discussion with your professor. That's what we call seminar, that we will call the flip learning. I believe we introduced flip learning, right? Do you know flip learning? Professor Agus? Professor, are we having a flip learning in our class? Yeah, flip learning. Is it new learning? Flip learning method? No? Or maybe I will come and transform. I will show you what is flip learning. Okay? Flip-based learning or flip learning is actually giving you opportunity to research yourself. I'm giving the text like this one. Okay? I give all the solution, every book, right? Or video, right? And you read it. Right? And you come without everything. We discuss. Like me. Okay? That's flip learning. That's original method of teaching in Sharia. Okay? When you go, that's original method of teaching in Jewish. That original normal of teaching in Adam. Let's get back to normal, okay? We don't need seeing why we are the Holy One. Please, we need the creativity. A lot of different sensing will let you to lead to the creativity. Please be awake, like me. I'm hearing the sound. This morning, on the way of going to, in front of the Sheraton, there's actually another old villa called Kebun Villa now. That name used to be Manna Kabun, where I had a friend. And Sheraton is the place I started Green Smart Development Vision, the conference, more than 10 years ago. So I have a great friend. And also, the land I actually, also, donated to the center was actually, for the home of or house of the transformation, for drone, for TIS, for also, to build up the Sengigi, right? Sengigi Junior Digitology Academy, right? Entrepreneurship, okay? SQ. So we can practice many things, right? Our sign and the land of right, the multi-purpose use of it, right? With the name of JCI, Joseph Christ International, which I created to create the scholarship. So going back to Sengige story, I think Philip actually experienced. On the way and then coming back, we met 2 or 3, which we say, hee-hee-ha, monkeys. Right? You like monkeys? Are you afraid? No, I'm not afraid. Yeah, some people are afraid, right? I'm not afraid. I know how. So, my wife, Christina, and also Philip was behind, and I was going in front, and I just want to tell my, don't be afraid. And I start to do actually giving the how to be safe with them, and giving them signal. I was whispering. Do you like it? Yeah, there's a lot of H sound, right? You say that is H sound. But also you have another sound, right? Kind of yellow sound, whispering. That is arirang. Okay, arirang. If you ki, okay, Korea, kalki, okay, ki, keys. Sorry, you are kids for me. Key, kalki, okay, key, Korea, keys. You are the key for the nation. Keys, please learn each other. I asked them, right, to learn, right, about Allah, and about Ario, about Arimbawa, I ask you to learn about Arirang. Okay? If you don't know Arirang, you're not key. You're not Korea International or Korea in Indonesia. Okay? But if you don't know Allah, you're not, right? You're not key. That's the secret. If you are not connected, if you don't put the IT combined, if you don't put the broken clothes back to IT to be the new clothes, why break? Why not destroy? Why break? To make it reform. Right? Why break? Why don't grind? Why break? Why break? To make it again. Okay, maybe let me give you the visual topological view of your generation, MZ generation, right? MZA, right? So in front me, X generation, right? You MZ, right? The next A plus, right? We want to give A plus to the one who has X. Yeah? So if you know the last word, X is this one, right? And we through the MGA, right? And this becomes plus, which is cross, right? Roman character is 10, right? X is 10, Christ, right? Chinese character, this is 10. This is transformation. Understand? Same meaning. I break. It used to be this one, I break. By this one to Roman, it's breaking, right? Why cross is Roman? Why Catholic is Roman? Understand? No. Meaning of Catholic is universal, normal. Okay? I'm information science. I only follow the truth. I only follow the true meaning of human. I don't need any other thing. My ummah, my language already taught me, just understand what you are taught and what you are listening. That's why we have this tasak and we have a tasak in this one. Please inherit the great philosophy of this one. Please go back to Sasak Holy Family. We don't need anything. We are the whole one. Please look back your image. Why we wear different thing? There's a reason someone coming is back to normal or create new more. Sasak should be Sasak and Korean should be Korean. Saram should be Saram. Sayang should be Sayang. Saya should be Saya. Okay? Smart should be Saya. Smart. Shin should be Shin. Sha should be Sha. Okay, that's the story. Well, going back to the digitology, right? I already make a fifth one, which is S sound, right? The sense. I thought, right? The fifth capability of human beings already sense, right? S. The sixth capability, also another CSS, is called self-else efficacy. What is self-else? Umma. Shanga. Shanga. Umma. What other language do you want? Savior? What other language do you want? When we get together, when we are united, already saving happens. Shanga happens. Right? Our Sharia happens. The sound is given. God is sound. Right? It is very sounding, easy to understand. Right? You're watching the real movie of God. Right? For 6,000 years he prepared. And showing the miraculous generation, what we call Matzah. MZ is not the Z generation, right? Miraculous generation. Who will face the all miraculous events that he has prepared for 6,000 years, going us back to Adam and Abel. Okay. Right? That's it. And what is the last one? What would be? All in one. Going back to the first one, I say, sevens. Is the beginning and the last. How it can be beginning and the last? All in one? I say integrity. Convergence. Unity. God, universe, man is all integrity. The truth only can be one. Truth can be only integral, isn't it? But if there's no time of history, right? No time, alpha, minus infinite, infinite. If there's no time of meaning of life, the integral means. Do you do mathematics? Who's teaching you mathematics? I'm asking. Do you know integral? Please say yes or no. Yes. We have to speak yes and no clear. Okay? We know integral. But if there's an integral, but there's no t, there's no time, no meaning. Right? 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 If it is minus ultimate plus ultimate, then it's only one. The beginning is infinity. Why? God is Holy One. Right? The end is infinity. Right? Why? God is Holy One. That is our integrity. We just finished the first phase of the Adam generation, 7,000 years. And we just begin the 7,000. We millennial. 맞죠? Okay. Now I finish my lecture. In this digitology, the main concept was talking about if I know human, then I will know everything. Now I know human. And you can ask me about human, and we can have a Q&A discussion. Okay? My second book is creativity. I'm talking about not only human society, the humanity. I so-called creative humanity. I make a Homo sapiens to the Homo creatus creator pendo. New anthropological theory. Transforming the humans are not only sapiens. The term of sapiens given from Western, by comparing human with the animal and monkeys, right? That's why we are called sapiens, right? If you are comparing with non-sapiens or non-smart, that way we should be called sapien. How dare you compare with something which is unholy or less holy? If your father, right? Right? If someone gives your son and daughter a very bad nickname, aren't you angry about it? Yes, right? Don't receive the name easily if you don't believe that is the love. Okay? That means including marriage. That means including the religion. That means including the politics. That means including the job. Okay, follow the sound of love, whether you love and don't love, then that's it. Love should be matching. And love is study. You study and they study, then matching. Your advisor and your advisor study each other, that is matching, marriage. If one side love is not side love, right? That's we so-called the stalking. Don't stalk me if I don't love you. I love you. But sometimes if you don't wait, it's a stalking. Don't call your friend that you want to talk, but they are not ready, right? Man, don't be hurry, right? To marry. Don't be hurry to be happy. Patience is the true love. My bro, right? Lee, Kaka? Watch your power. Watch your love. The study takes time. How many? Someone asked for the test. Let me give you the secret number. For you to be normal, for you to be back to the transformation, how hardly I studied, you will need, if you really want to, how professor can be like you, or do, 7 years, at least, in the higher education. 9 years, maybe if you don't have a higher education, right? And 19 years. 19 years if you're kids. This is symbol of education. Think about it. Right? Right? Elementary, right? This is symbol of education. 7, the education from home. 9, education from the elementary. Right? 19, education from high school. Please, back to normal. You already got it. Right? But if you want to think, now I want to be another one, plan 7, 9, right? And 19. Well, at this moment, I plan 7. All my students know what I will do next 7 years. That is time of retirement. I have a dream, but I will not tell you yet. I will do maybe half of it, and then the vivid, and I will share the truth. But you will be with me because I'll coming and teaching you. And you will see the performance of my life as a model of human being. Well, I believe from my belief, God sent the Buddha as a ninth kalki, right? As a ninth kalki, right? In the Hinduism, right? Ninth kalki, right? As a man, or as a man form of understand the nature or human, right? Understand the nature, right? Understand the existence, right? Dharma. Enlightenment, right? Right? But he couldn't live that long like Adam, right? Not as a man, right? And maybe Jesus Christ, right? With the cross. He only lived 33 years, right? This is not good, right? This is not about man. This is about the love of God. Understanding about God's nature, okay? Right? I'm not happy to live. Right? Man, Muhammad. Right? Right? What's left? Understanding about Ummah. Right? What we call in Buddhism, Hinduism, Sangha. Okay? The together. Right? Understand? That's why kingdom, right? Law, built. Is it wrong? No, right. Right? But are we using that Shamma? Do we have that Ummah we want to? If not, maybe we have a model, but we humans are not ready. Right? Now all 3 models given, God given, right? Now what's left? Ummah left. The 4th one is the one you see in GUM. Man. Right? Human. I come as a teacher. I ask God, let me be the model of man, mom, so that people can call me mom or father, or they can know my mom. Mom means my heart in Korea, right? You can call me mom, okay, yeah, mom. You can call mom or pop. All sound I'm free, but I'm man of man, okay? Don't call me God whatever, because our God, Christ already given, right? That's actually really symbolic of God, right? So, but I come. And you can watch my life and see, maybe I can live in that way. Maybe that's 100 years long, longevity. Let's see, inshallah. Well, I already give you the secret of what is man. If we know the nature of the man, finally, you are ready to go out to study IT. Okay? Why? All these knowledge are for human-centered knowledge. Isn't it? Isn't it? Now I give you the center. Now I give you the center, right? SQ center. Now I give you the center, the man, right? Knowledge of man, right? Man of knowledge, right? I give you, right? These professors are man of knowledge, right? Man of, isn't it? You get it. And you know also what man is. I already gave you. What is human understanding? 7. Right? Use that 7 capability for you defeat digital, for you defeat AI. I don't want you to do the assignment of using AI. Don't go to the easy path, and your 7 and 9 and 19 years will not be the transformation. You never will be making the broken cross, X generation, to the rebuilt cross. Okay? You cannot. 7 and 9, 19 years. You know, it's hard, right? What's the meaning? Study. Logi. This is temple of Logi. University is the temple of Logi. Am I right? Am I right? Where do you want to go to study? Where do you want to go to the Logi? Huh? Where do you want to go? Huh? But if some great place gives us study, and also they study you, to care you, to love you, then go to get a job from those places. Okay? You are free to go get a job anywhere, right? Because I already break Chichi. Okay? I already break Chichiya, Japan, what? Jolly, right? Right? The colonialism, right? Right? Wrong. Visa, right? Credit card, right? Chichiya. I already break. We already break. Create another system, independent system, Indonesia. So I believe you know what I say. I think original study, Logi, brings from the aspect from our old scholar already. Socrates say, know yourself. Right? Right? Knowing is study. Right? All the wisdom comes from that. Right? I think you know who you are. I already give you the name of your generation, right? And you know where you are standing. The 7th millennium and also beginning millennium of new, that we so-called the new creation, right? Transformation. You know, we've been talking about transformation, but no one knows what transformation is. But I already told you what transformation is. Transformation will be studied by one man or can be by one man, but that can be one man who prosper, create the ummah, new ummah, right? And that ummah can create the new name, right? That new name is Sharia, okay? I think you have to be brave enough like your ancestor. You are the stock of your ancestors. For some of you are ancestors of Mahdi, right? Muhammad, or Christ, right? Or Buddhist. Adam, Abraham. And finally, my final ancestor in yours, a Matzah. God, inshallah. Right? I give you the name and real name in one symbolic, H. Hu. Allah Hu. Okay? Yahweh Hu. 하느님 Hu. Right? H. Okay? My first character of my last name. Okay? My first character of my last name. My family, my name. H. Understand? Which is both consonant and vowel. I am all in one, all and also Alpha and Omega. And I put my face, a great gift, of all-in-one cream that my Philip gave me today. Today is my wedding anniversary of 11th year. So, oh holy, I have to confess this one. I have to confess, I'm going to confess. I have to confess this one. You know what happens? Today is 11th, 1 and 1, right? 1 plus 1, 1 and 1, right? This symbolic number of Joseph, right? That's 11th child, right? Of Jacob, right? 11th, right? Joseph, right? Joseph. 11th child, right? 1 and 1. Today is 11th anniversary because you know I remarried and my child is actually married. Okay, we have a different family, but same name with my name. Okay, mean many. You understand? I already give you my identity because you are my family. I will tell you why these things happen in my family. Yeah, in this, word, some of those things. But be free. Don't discriminate whether you are married or not. It doesn't matter because we live long. Okay? We are all free from the law, right? From the division. But if you marry or divorce, still unite, still love, still study. Okay? Don't hate anyone. Don't divide it. Understand? That's a symbol of unity. That's a symbol of integrity. Don't throw it away. Why? God never destroyed the thing what He created. Understand? Let's go back to the smart waste management. What we say, I already give you the solution, right? We have a discussion, right? In our Sharia, in our law, right? That we have to take care of the natural waste. And these wastes are not bad. Just we put too much, right? Or we use too much and it goes out, right? Or, if we have a use of those waste for the transformation to energy, everything, right? Nothing bad. But it's too much, if we cannot manage, right? We say either bad or dirty, right? Nothing there. There's no waste which cannot be used. There's no waste in time. There is no waste in the thing that God created, inshallah. Right? That's the smartness of knowledge. If you become a professor, you should be able to accept all students, no matter from which country, which university, which age they are. Okay? Please don't do chichi. Please don't chichia. What you do is chichia. Okay? But if you're a real philosopher, if you're a true lover of God, you're a true lover of a human being, right? Change your chichia of, having your filter, your one eye, open and see everything equal. I become H, H become I, K become I, we, Korea become I, Indonesia, understand? This is beautiful language of God, what gave to me through digitology and 1 and 0. Very simple, right? But this actually is originated to many of Korean philosophy and Chinese philosophy, and yang. Okay? But at that time, people did not have a sample who really can practice that 1 and 0 as a model man. I'm the man of the digital. Okay? Please see me how my digitalization actually can transform that one. And I hope you join me, right? Do the digital transformation to destroy the jar, right? To destroy the dirty thing, right? To destroy the difference in dirty, right? And we really make all transformation to D, to A, amen, right? One, only one. I think that consonant of D can be a free man like for Indonesian, for free man like a Korean, can be I and K and A and omega. Okay. I think that is a lesson. I think if we are the information engineering technology scientists, we should be able to use everything as information. Okay? Sound is information. Color is information. Let me go back to the story of the color. In Sanskrit, the color is black, and it's also very holy, giving the strength and brain, braveness, and also unity and purity. Okay? Right? And also white is also purity and light. Right? So we are free from that color, right? But in other way of color, right? A color, right? Like this color. Do you know what is the symbol? This is symbol of engineering. When I wear, for the graduation ceremony, commencement, for the PhD, our PhD of engineering wear the yellow, right? Why yellow? This symbol of energy, symbol of fire, right? Yeah. simple orange, or orange probably in Korean, Gangnam Style old term in Next Generation, we say orange family joke means, oh, he is yellow, outside, inside, white. But that's very bad one. Okay? Yeah. But for me, orange is actually darker yellow. Right? Yeah? Darker yellow, right? It's a yellow, kind of yellow, right? Yeah. So we call in Chinese character Chu Huang. Chu Huang. Chu Huang. The beginning Chu is red, reddish color. The other one is white. No. Huang is the yellow, gold. Chu Huang. I am Chu Huang. You know what Chu Huang means? The Lord? Okay, sorry. But you know what Chu Huang means? You know Huang means, right? Huang means human, right? You know Huang, human, right? In our values, right? Right? Humans are Jew. So I wear this one as an engineering professor to give you what is the color of where we are from. We are from the Shah, SNU, and SNU has a color of the blue as a pioneerism, right? We see everything as a blue ocean. We see as everything as a blue sky, right? We see everything as a blue, which can turn into dark or which can turn into light, right? Now I tell you, in the middle of the blue, whether we're dark or no matter light, in the dawn, that is actually the beginning of the day. We shining yellow or dark yellow, the star, right? Prepare for the people who see what star is and they see the star every day. I hope you wake up early in the morning and try to watch. I think it's easier for you to watch the star in the very dark at midnight, right? But in the beginning of the night, anyway, you have to wake up before the sun all gone, right? But a little bit earlier, right? So still it is the beginning of transformation, right? And watch and see and try to find the light, right? The star. Star from the dawn, right? Star from the dawn. Or star of the dawn. Seed, SD. Seed. I'm your seed. And we have a lot of seed. That will be the seed of your day. That will be the root of your day. That will be the beginning of day. Wake up. Pray. Understand yourself. And understand the universe, right? And start your thing. Well, as a professor, my PhD time has been very difficult. So during that time, I created one of my good custom. Okay? I'm Catholic, I told you. I open the book, no matter where it is. I start to read on that book, maybe 1 or 2 pages, wherever, my flow. Just simply, it was my act of belief and say, I cannot put any knowledge without God's scripture. Okay? That is my confession of the day. Okay? That's why I'm carrying the book or getting the, all in my handphone. You see that my scripture will come, right? No matter how many times I see, I want to be ready, right? When it can be open. So in order not to forget, at least open. I don't spend too much time, but as long as I try to even one verse, give me a seed, and that's enough until I find the star. Right? That's the yellow. Yeah, that's the day of today, and we have a great yellow. If yellow becomes R, R, right? True R is yellow. Understand? Yeah, true R is gold. True deep yellow is golden rock. let our golden dawn and your finding of the shining star from the dawn become your golden seed of your day. Let me bless you with my color, right? In a day of holiday of my marriage, which is 7/24, July 24th. 7 days, 24 hours. Be with your honey, H. Be with your honey, my honey. This nickname with my mom and my wife, right? My lady, but also be with my God. It was my confession. Well, my name is given from the God, from my father, but I choose to confess, to answer to him through the number of a lot of things. This the day, when you remarriage, you definitely can decide when to, right? So that merger of name is given for me, okay, right? As a confession for me, okay. That's 7/4. Now I like the number of 7/4. My original number I used to like it was 2 from the beginning. You know why? For me, number 1 is given to someone. For me, as a human, human, right? For me, I couldn't dare to get it, even without, right? Because I thought 1 is very arrogant. So I dare not to say, I know. But you know what? Now I love 1. Why? We are all in 1. I love God. Now I know God. Okay? And also I give my number 1 to my own 1 son. The last and the 1 son, right? And why? His birthday is April 23rd. Okay? He doesn't have number of 1. Understand? Right? Right? Why I choose number 2 in as my birth, from the beginning? My birthday is January 3rd. I didn't have number 2. Only 0 and 1 and 3. Understand? So I have all the number now, right? I studied mathematics from my age of 18 or 19, right? Since 1985, right? Because I like all engineering, but I thought that my father was, at the time, somehow I didn't do well on my exam. So my original was actually doing engineering and IT, but I think at the time, just condition showed me, I go to Seoul, not Seoul University, I said Seoul Yonsei University, but choose not engineering. So my humble heart actually chose mathematics, which I like, which I feel I can do every year I teach without pencil and everything. Now my dream come true. Okay? I believe because I choose the mathematics instead of engineering anyway, I can talk and I can speak, I teach every people, which we call interdisciplinary or transdisciplinary. I think we have to study from the fundamental. Well, when I come back, okay, I already give you my birthday. I already give you, right? When I come back, I will teach you the history of digital. I'll teach you history about the computer. I'll teach you the history of the mathematics. I'll teach you the real refounding theory, right, of all electronic and TTL, Fourier transformation. How many of you are taught about the Fourier transformation? How many of you know the Fourier transformation? Then I have a lot of things to teach here, right? Okay, so I'll come back. I already promised. And to Bambang, my friend, okay, rector, right? I'll come as a researcher and revisiting professor, okay? I'll be with you, right? I'll give you a great hug to you, back to you. And let us wait and do, and let us study together, right? Study is our action of the faith as a human, because God wants to study us. God wants to know us. What it means? God was asking our belief. Inshallah. Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful golden day of the Friday. Okay, thank you.
Yep. Thank you, Professor Huang, for the inspiring speech. Yeah, that is. I mean, yeah. Thank you. Now we come to the question and answer session. So I would like to hear some questions from you.
You can ask anything. I think this is a very precious moment. I really love to hear your sound and voice and your study. So you can talk about your study and everything.
Yeah, I think so. The most important thing is freedom. You need to free to ask anything. Anything.
Anything you can ask.
Yeah.
So another meaning of this technology is dig it all. Okay, dig it all. Right?
Okay, thank you for the chance. Um, I'm sorry, I'm kind of nervous.
You can speak in Bahasa and then you can talk to me.
Oh, it's okay, I
Yeah.
can speak in English. Okay, I want to ask something that I'm just start up, you know, and I want to ask something. I just wait a minute.
Yeah, it's okay. Take your time.
Yeah. Before that, I know you from Mr. Agus. She often talked about you. You become a dean, and you have like a lot of companies, you know. And my question is, how can be you consistent in those companies? And you know, sometimes I get some laziness. I'm just lying down into my bed and scroll social media. You know, as a Gen Z generation, we often do that. So how to become consistent?
Continuous, right?
Yeah.
So you're coherent or consistent or one path, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I have many ways to answer you. Yeah. First thing is actually freedom, right? I want to be free from my heart and to follow, you know, that I think this is right and I think I'm happy. Also, I think I'm not burdening anyone. So I try to make a decision on my path and also discussing with my close one. For example, when I go to university, right, mathematics, right, I ask my father, you know, and then who was so giving you the kind of my past. My grandfather was also the founder of College of Seoul National University. He is the first, you know, mechanical engineer of Korea who actually become a professor first time and it is founded, right, with the yellow. And since then, my father also was in the engineering alumni and studied electrical engineering. So that's why I wanted to be engineer, right? But I think my exam was not that, right, that one. And at the time, I consulted my father. And definitely my father say, oh yeah, electrical engineering, or those kind of things are good. But if you believe, you know, you're not confident going now, you know, you can think about many other things and what do you like? And I talked to him that mathematics. And he said, yes, it is a foundation of the study. You can then, and I started my mathematics, right? And I have a very precious gift and evidence that my father gave me when I entered the university, the mathematics for electrical engineering, okay? And he wrote, my father who passed away, wrote a great, great blessing. Someday, this book will be used for you for the great changes. Now that happened today.
Okay, thank you.
And so, please ask with, you know, on those major decisions, yeah, it's better for not just only make a decision quickly, right? Ask your close one and study, right? And let them listen, right? After that, you find the middle point and normal point, right? So that goes to me in all my changes. When I changed from the university to get a job, I get a job in Hewson Computer as an engineer, and my father actually recommend me and then maybe it's better because you have a computer, like a computer science, like a, software, right? And then mathematics, right? You better to do the hardware. And then I apply and they accept me as a hardware engineer. So in the Hewson Computer, that for 5 years I've been trained as an electrical engineer and computer engineer, not software engineer. So I could do both, right? And even after that, definitely I was gonna, my father too, right? Can I go to the university to study? Right? So until he died, I think most one I love, or actually about the professionalism, my past father, right? And who is in the band, actually gave me a lot of influence. So please talk whoever you believe who love you the most, right? And who know you well, right? Your past, and then the rest, it will be the one. For some of you, you don't have your father or mother passed away. You can ask your families, or you can, if you don't have, then you can ask God, right? And also read the scripture.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, thank you so much for your presentation. It was really insightful. So, talk about human. Human is really complex, right? So, I've read some books from Korea. It's called Nunchi.
Nunchi.
Yeah,
Nunchi,
I
Nunchi.
read that book. So it's actually out of topic, but I want to know more about Nunchi from your.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
Nunchi has a meaning like nun. Nun is like eyes, and chi is like either awareness or maybe managing, right? So it means by looking you around, right, and managing yourself about what to do. Okay, in a bad way, maybe you just you don't have a freedom, right? Nunchi means chi 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 chi, right? Chi chi chi. But well, human has a freedom, right? It's good to have a nunchi if you wanna be free to everywhere. Okay, so don't go everywhere and see I can do everything. No, we are in ummah, right? So I learned nunchi from my mama, umma, right? So my mom was very strong. Now I'm taking care of her, right? But my father was very open. I was not afraid of my father. He actually said, yes, do everything. But my mom say, Chichi, don't do. So my father's side is actually very open. He always give money and that do. You will get my heritage, whatever. He was very open at it, right? Blessed me with the trust. And my mom didn't trust me in general, right? But now I trust her, so I also, I love her, right? I'm taking care of her, right? But I think I learned this great value of social relationship as a nuchi. Okay? My social management and making a lot of good relationship with them, and my mother tongue, my speaking, is not from my father. My mother wants to talk well, and she talks a lot. And when she talk, sometimes very strong. Okay? I learned that kind of social skill. You know why? My mother has 3 children who need to take care, 4 children, including my father, right? Right? 3 of them were, like a man, 1, right? Daughter, like me now, right? It was like my situation, right? My mother was taking care of all of them in peace, right? And she has to actually, right, balance everyone, right? At the same way, she wants us to do same way. So, please do nunchi. But if you practice the good nunchi, you will have a a lot of one that you can guide, right? A lot of one will be guided. A lot of under the matcha plus will be with you who will be transformed. Okay? That's what I say, kilkik papa, kakakiki, kakatuan. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So basically what I see is I all learn from my family, right? How family is great, right? My mother and father. Respect your ancestor. No. Remember where it is written. For me, that broken cross is actually broken law and broken in a human nature. Okay? The Moses Testament, right? Broken human nature. Right? We have to recover that back. And human nature is the order of the God. Go ahead. Yeah.
Hello everyone, again my name is Tolka Kusuma. Okay, so this is gonna be quite controversial. Okay, I'm very concerned about this country. So now I'm gonna ask you all, do you guys believe in Indonesia's golden era 2045?
Yes, we believe, yeah, definitely.
If you guys believe, raise your hand.
I believe, yeah. We all believe, why? Why are you questioning, right? Why?
Okay, so see, the majority here doesn't believe in Indonesia golden era 2045.
What
So
do you mean?
this is
We have a golden era 2045, so Indonesia should wait at the time.
45, right?
yeah 2045.
Why you don't believe?
Okay, so we know that Indonesia is a large country, right? It's around 270 million of people living in Indonesia. More than half will be the national product when the country commemorates the anniversary of 100 or a century. And this is called demographic bonus. We have this demographic bonus, but I don't think this country are capable of handling this demographic bonus, because as we see in the current state of this country, we have some kind of like new terms like free meals, which I think that is not effective. Why do I think so? Okay, so rather than doing free meals, why not are we focusing on educations? Because many schools, they don't even have chair. They're sitting on the floor studying. Why don't we focus on that? Even the free meals, they said it was for stunting. They want to make them healthier stuff, but in the field, we saw that a lot of things happens that's not actually effective, does not actually benefit to these children, because there's also like food that get toxicated. Even the national budgets going down because of the different Prabhu have to get out of his pocket to spend his money on these programs. So yeah, here's the thing. These free meals and educations, why do they even do this? Why do you think it's more important actually doing free meals or educations? Because we know, actually we're not lacking of smart people, we're lacking of honest people. That's the problem in this country. Yeah, so that's the problem.
Okay, yeah, I know what you mean, and then, okay, yeah, you can never say it. I can tell you, well, what is belief for you?
What is belief?
I mean, what is the belief for you? You're asking us, right?
Yes.
Everyone, right?
Yes.
Do you believe in it, right? What is belief for you?
Belief is a trust.
Yes.
Yes.
Trust comes from what?
Trust comes from a proof, like people prove to us that this is the worst that we do.
Is that trust really comes from outside, or is that trust comes from you? I mean, I'm asking. I'm asking whether that truth really and belief comes from outside or inside.
Inside.
Who's controlling the belief? We have a free will. Second one, if you are expecting about the future, is future to be predicted or is future to be made if you are the image of the Christ and if you are image of the Creator? What is your belief? Okay? You don't need to answer because there is truth. So, this is theology about the self. When I write all those things with my Korean student Angel, and who wrote about what we are facing in Korea, that's already more than 12 years ago. But now you read it as a new, no, but same truth. Okay? And going back, for me, still that belief actually exists when I become a professor and PhD. That is 2000. Okay. If I don't believe the changes, why I should do professorship? If you don't believe changes or what you want, why do you believe? And why do you live? Believing is living. Please, you don't need to justify. We live anyway once it's given. Our role is living the best. I mean that no one controls the future, but everyone can, Ummah can make the future. If you don't believe, you are not part of the Ummah. If you don't believe, you don't believe yourself. If you don't believe, you are not living your life. Let us think back. Let us think back, okay? I ask you that everything created is holy, right? Our word, our wisdom, there every value in there you can believe in. But the leaves come, that leaf, that belief become the leaf of your life, leaf of your fruit, and leaf of your trees. What is the symbol of the leaf for the trees? So tree is alive, right? Even the tree don't bear the fruit. We can see only tree bear the fruit on the time, right? But we still can see that tree is frozen or day, right? By looking the leaf. And do we believe? Belief is the leaf of the trees and leaf of life. I hope you have a more trust yourself. Matcha is a name given to as a millennial Jericho. Who can believe the miracle of the river? Or you can believe the miracle of the Han River. You know what's the meaning of Han River? The river of one and river of all and river of the heaven. For Korean, the big river. Okay? Look Korea as a model. Did you know 25 years ago about Korea? Have you been to Han River? Have you been to Yeouido? No, right? Go and see. My place is in Yeouido, in next to Han River, one of the best place in Manhattan Lake, and see looking around. Okay, I'm living there. But also I have another place in Incheon, Siheung. So I recommend you cannot judge or justify yourself until you do. There's no changes or there's no hope, no belief, your life will not be that exciting. But if you have some belief that is in the size of God, your life will be amazing like me. Something what happened to me of writing this 7 books of more than 2,000 pages is miraculous sign for me for the millennial generation like you. Like a bearing 7 babies, right? I have now already 4 children, right? I already have 7 children in Korean with all color. And how many children do I have then? 11 children. Joseph. And they wear all different color. Do you remember? If you believe the prophecy from the human, then your belief will be the prophecy to the generation to come. That's the transformation. I hope you believe me, and I believe in you. I believe in 2050, 25 years from now, same transformation will happen. The Alpha will be Omega, Omega will be Alpha, Korea and Indonesia will be the key of the humanity. There will be replace some of the values, okay? Right? Some of the values that govern in a wrong way, okay? Thank you. Yeah, I don't come here to close the year, okay? I come today to open, right? To open the party for all humanity, for all of you. Definitely I'll be coming back. I hope, all of you have had a great time. And, Professor will actually share with you all this theology, right? PDF form in Bahasa version. So feel free to read and feel free to ask, okay? Right? He knows, right? And also, sometime when I come, I will also have a Q&A with you. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. I promise next time Professor Huang will be here and have more question and answer with you. So, yeah, you need to wait about that. You need to learn Korean by next semester. We'll assign every one of you. And it is first. The second, you need to read digitology. And the third, all of you are invited to SQ for the one who wants to transform himself, to become non-belief, to become belief in yourself. Okay? That's my promise. So, I need to close this session for now. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, and take your day today as a new year, because Professor Huang said this is a new year. Starting from now to the next year, or the next time Professor Huang will come, this will be our first year. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, Professor Huang. You're great. Thank you.
Thank you very much for Professor Jung Sok Hwang and Dr. Iwayan Agus Arimbawa for the warm and thoughtful insight and great discussion. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at one of the most anticipated moments of today's event, the Young Entrepreneur Pitch Awards. This session recognized the most innovative, impactful, and visionary ideas presented by outstanding young participants. Let us all give a big round of applause to every team and individual who took a part in this journey. Your contributions are truly inspiring. And now, we are proud to announce the top 3 winners of the Young Entrepreneur Pitch Award 2025. Third place goes to 3D Studio. Second place goes to Safe Space ID. And finally, first place goes to F-Guard. We kindly invite all 3 winners to come forward to the front of the stage. Let's give them a huge round of applause as they make their way up. Please, all 3 winners, as a representative, one of the members, please come forward to the front. Now, we would like to invite our honorable guest to present the awards. To present the third place award, we invite Dr. Iwan Agus Arimbawa, STM Engineering, PhD. To present the second place award, please welcome Professor Dr. Engineering Igede Pasok Sutawijaya, STMT. And finally, to present the first place, we invite Professor John Sok Huang. Okay, let's take a photo. Okay, let's take a group photo. Let's center to the stage. Okay. Thank you. Congratulations to all of our winners. Let's give them another big round of applause for their innovation, dedication, and excellence. May this recognition be just the beginning of many future achievements ahead.
We are also pleased to announce two special categories of recognition to highlight outstanding contribution during the conference. The Best Presenter Award, select from each parallel room for their clarity, delivery, and engagement during their presentation. And the Best Paper Award, select based on the quality of research, innovation, and impact present during the paper session. Ladies and gentlemen, now we come to one of the highlights of the Gili Conference 2025, the Best Presenter Award ceremony. We are proud to announce the Best Presenter Award goes to Baik Soraya Aprilia Monica, Muhammad Rizky Solihin, Muhammad Yuan Sastro Dimianta, and Raisa Kalista Salsabila. We kindly invite the author to come forward and receive their certificate of recognition. The certificate will be presented by Dr. Iwan Agus Arimbawa, STM Engineering, PhD.
For the all best presenter, please come forward. Okay, let's have a group photo. Okay. 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 3, 2, 1. Fire.
Don't
3,
forget fire.
2, 1.
Fire.
Okay. Okay. Once again, let's give them a big round of applause for their outstanding contribution to the academic and research community. Congratulations, and may this achievement inspire even a greater innovation in the future. Next, we would like to proceed with the Best Paper Award based on scope area at Gili Conference 2025. These awards are given to the most outstanding paper from each scope area, selected based on academic merit, originality, and relevance to the theme of innovation in learning and informatics. Let us begin with the artificial intelligence scope area. The best paper in the artificial intelligence scope area is awarded to the paper entitled Analysis of Expanding Window Exponential Smoothing for Forecasting Tuberculosis and Dengue Fever Case, authored by Nimas Kararum Kinanti and team. We kindly invite the author to come forward and receive the certificate. Second, the best paper in the Enterprise Information System scope area is awarded to the paper entitled Development of Crowdsourcing Website for Application Improvement Recommendation, a case study in the Faculty of Engineering, University of Mataram, authored by Muhammad Restu Aliza Akbar and team. Congratulations, please come forward to receive your award. For our representative to give the certificate, we invite Dr. Aryo Yudo Yusono. Please come forward. Okay, please come to the center of the stage. Itu siapa? Ini Mas. Oke. Let's have a group photo. Okay.
Don't forget fire. 1, 2, 3, and fire. Before we move on to the closing today's program, we would like to make a moment to express our appreciation to the speaker who have contributed their valuable knowledge during Day 3 of WINIT 2025. Their insight and experience have greatly enriched the discussion and empower all of us with a deeper understanding of innovation, sustainability, and digital transformation. To show our appreciation, we will now proceed with the presentation of certificate to the following distinguished presenter. Please welcome Ms. Park Soo-jin from Seoul National University of Korea. Mr. Sang-hoon Shin from Seoul National University of Korea. Ms. Lee Daeun from Seoul National University of Korea. And Ms. Lee Hyuk from Seoul National University of Korea. We kindly invite all four presenters to come forward to the stage. This certificate will be presented by Professor Dr. Igede Pasek Sutawijaya, STM Engineering. Please, let's take a group photo. Okay. Okay, fire. 1, 2, 3, and fire. Okay, maybe another pose. Another pose, yeah. Lombok. Okay, 1, 2, 3, Lombok. Okay, thank you very much.
Please, all the presenter to stay on the stage, please.
We will take a group photo with the other students.
Okay, please welcome to the stage all the participants from Seoul National University. Yo Kang-sho, Kui Yong-kwon, Jung-sok Hwang, Min So-chung, Hyo Jung-pyo, Riris Nur Hamidah, Don Lee, Soo-jin Park, Sang-hoon Shin, Seung-young Lee, So-young Kwon, Hyun-young Lee, Hyuna Kim, and Hyo-rak Lee.
Please come forward.
Okay. Okay, before the last photo group, please welcome Dr. Budi Mawati to give the certificate for the all participants from Seoul National University. Thank you for
Thank
the
you
all
very much.
participants. Please have a seat.
Be careful. Thank you, Prof.
As we approach the end of today's program and the final day of WINIT 2025, we would now like to invite our honorable speaker to formally close this event. Please welcome Dr. Iwayan Agus Aryumnawa, STM Engineering, PhD, to deliver closing remarks for WINIT 2025.
Yeah, thank you very much for the chance for closing remarks. This is a very honorable time for me to give remarks in the last day, in the last series of WINIT 2025. All of we have been through was very insightful. We did a great job. People so excited to come and to see and to learn something. But I want to summarize all of this. So I just try to summarize, okay? So we are in the informatic engineering. Maybe some of you come to the informatic was not intended by your own, or it's because of your family or because of your unwillingness, but we need to ensure that you in informatics, the one that learn information technology will become the enabler for transformations. We will not only believe in something that come from outside of ourselves, because we own the weapon to transform the people. So we need to understand that everything should come by yourself. You need to believe. You need to do something. We already have S-Cube Center. I hope S-Cube Center will do its role to transform. You will become the pioneer. You will become the frontier. Because why? Because you know technology. Because you know how to transform not only yourself, but also society. We need to become more human. No more AI, no more artificial. Because technology and humanity should come aligned. That's all. Thank you very much for today. Thank you very much for all this day. We'll see you again. We will see Professor Huang again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for Dr. Iwan Agus Arimbawa for your thoughtful words and for officially concluding this wonderful 4-day journey.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we kindly invite everyone to stand up and move to the center area for a group photo. Let us capture the joy, the knowledge, and the unity that we have shared today.
Okay, everyone, all the participants, please stand up and come closer to the center area to have a group photo. Okay, participant on the back, please come forward. Please be close to one each other.
Please, the participant in the back, come
Come
forward.
closer. Come closer to the front.
Please be close to each other.
Okay, all of the committee, please. All in one. Okay. Okay, kita.
Now we make any kind of symbol like a star. Okay? Any symbol, right? Whatever, right? We make.
Kamu berdiri aja. Berdiri aja.
We are all star. Right?
Oke. Oh. Sinian, sinian.
We can be creative, right? This is I learned from India.
Okay. Okay. Have a great pose. Give your big smile. And 3, 2, 1. Once again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, another pose. Okay, last. Okay. Mountain. Okay. It's like a cloud, a bear cloud. Okay, last photo. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Renjani. Okay.
Thank you
you for
very
all
much.
participants.
Thank you all for your cooperation. We are deeply honored to have served as your master ceremony through this remarkable event.
From both of us, Gerald and Rania, thank you for your warm presence, your enthusiasm, and your unwavering spirit over these past few days.
As this marks the final day of the WINIT 2025 conference, we would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has been part of this journey, from the distinguished speaker and participant to the organizing team and volunteer behind the scene.
That concludes our agenda for today, and with it, the conclusion of WINIT 2025. May we meet again in the future collaboration, greater innovation, and constant growth. Thank you once again. Good afternoon. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Sampai jumpa
Dan sampai bertemu di kesempatan berikutnya. Thank you very much. Please, all the participants to go to the outside. Please come to registration area. And have a lunch day. Thank you. Mereka di sana partisipan yang lain.